Hi there everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. So I'm so excited because finally the Cats and Dog expansion pack, or is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. At least the Cats and Dog pack is out, and I know this video is a little late for when it actually came out, but I've not been able to do the voiceover because there's always been someone here while I've been here, and when, yeah, I don't know, it's just been hard, but finally I got the time, so finally this video is out, my first of probably a couple of builds. I did mention in my last video that I posted that when the Cat and Dog pack came out, I had a special build plan, or I don't know exactly what I said, but I had a build plan. This is not it. The next one is not it. But hopefully I'll be finished with that soon. I haven't done too much of it yet. I'm kind of trying to plan it out, or I don't know how much planning you actually need. But I don't know. But it'll be done. I'm probably gonna start on it or work more on it. I don't know, tomorrow maybe, depending on. I have a few days of work ahead of me now, so it's not so easy to get a lot done when I'm working, because if I work early, I'm pretty tired and just want to relax in the evening. I don't know, and yeah. But we'll see. I'll probably, hopefully get it done soon. But yeah, let's talk about this house. As you may see in the title, this is a crazy cat lady's house. Also, me. No, or maybe. If I got the chance, I would probably end up like that with 100 cats. God. Yeah, I am currently living my cat dream over The Sims, because I've been playing with this house and this family, and I started off, I made a sim with a few cats. I think I made 4 cats, 3 adult and 1 kitten, which is inspired of my cat at home. With my family. Miss her a lot. And I've been playing with it because I'm just like, oh my god, it's so adorable. I'm not that much of a dog person, though I love dogs, they're very cute, but I don't think I would have been able to have one. It's just so easy with cats because they can I guess it's a little bit about my laziness showing through, because cats basically take care of themselves and dogs need a lot more care, I guess. So yeah, I love cats. I've grown up with cats. We had when I was born, we had an older cat that it's been in family since before I was born, and I don't know how old I was when it died, but I think I had it, I don't know, I have no idea, but it was pretty sad when it died, and after it died, I don't know how long it went before we got a new cat, but it did go a little bit of time. I don't know if it was like a year or more. I don't think it was more. Not that much, at least. But we got a new cat, and that's the one we still have. And I think she was 11 this year. So I guess that could, which means we got her when I was 10, I think. Yeah, because I'm 21. God. But yeah, we've had her forever now, and she's, I don't know, she can be a lot of things. When she was younger, she was the cutest thing ever. She was always she liked to cuddle, of course, and very playful. I loved, you using those laser pointer thingies, and we used to drag it or move it over the floor and up the wall, and she was just run towards the wall and jump up. She could jump so high when she was younger. Now she's pretty lazy. Dust can get a little playful sometimes, but pretty lazy. She can sleep forever, and then she wakes up and she's hyper as ever, and then she gets super lazy again. But I guess it's just a part of being old. So yeah, this house. I don't know what to say about it. I kind of, when I started building it, I was kind of like thinking about like, I don't know, like those kind of British houses, if I can say that. I don't know. I had a few houses that I've seen. I've seen like kind of like in England or stuff that I've seen on pictures or videos or whatever. But I don't know. It's probably a mix of a lot of things. I started with something and then it just turned out like something else. I don't know. I am horrible at this like terms and like the names of everything, like the style and all that. But the inside, it turns out, it's kind of like cozy, a little bit cluttered, but I'm horrible at cluttering, so I wish it'd been more clutter, but I just get so overwhelmed because there's a lot of stuff now. I have all the packs, and it's a lot of stuff. So going through it all, you kind of get like blind to what's there. Because you might think, oh, I want to, maybe some things that you're like used to using a lot. And then you're like get blind to every other thing, or maybe you don't like it's hard sometimes to find what you want or try to find new stuff. So yeah. But I think it turned out okay. It's kind of like a little bit old school. I used like the counters and the kitchen or like from the family parenthood pack. That was what it called. But I think it turned out very good, and yeah. Let me see. I don't know what to say, really. I just stopped up. But yeah, here's a little eating place for cats. I don't know if it's weird. I tried my best. Don't judge. I did my best, okay? I don't know. I just tried to use as much of the pack items I could. It's a lot, or I don't know. I really like it, but I wish there was more like decorative items and more variety of each of the items, I guess. Like, I don't know. But it's a really good pack, and I'm really happy about it that it's there. Yeah, let me see. I'm not the best with like the what do you call it? Like oh god, what is the name of it? Like the house planning, or like layering, or not layering, like laying out all the, like, I don't know, god, making the rooms, like floor planning. Thank you. Oh god, I'm not the best at it, so I hope it turned out okay. I feel like it works. I don't know. I wanted to have like a cat room, which is gonna be beside this one. This is like kind of like just like a cozy sit down area where you have a chair for the human and then some beds for the cats. Though they don't really use them that much. They usually just sleep on the floor. So yeah, it's so sweet, cause like some of the cats, like if the sim goes to sleep and a little bit after, have a bunch of cats just sleeping around her, either on the floor or mostly on the floor, or some in a bed. The bedroom is upstairs, and I do put a few beds there. So, and it's so cute because one of the cats, because I've been playing with this pack, you probably can tell. I've been playing with it a lot, and I got one of the cats to get a kitten, or I think he got 2 kittens, so that filled out. It maxed out or I adopted one stray cat. Then one cat got kittens, got 2 kittens, so that filled out the 8 Sims or persons or animals that you could have on the lot. And it was so cute because I used to get a little bit of variety. I actually used that bigger bed that is, I guess, kind of related or made for bigger dogs. But I put it in the bedroom beside a smaller bed. And it was so adorable because one of the tiny little kittens laid in that big bed. I was like, oh, yeah. So adorable. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, this pack is just so cute. Like, all the animations and everything for the cats. And probably for the dogs too. I haven't really played that much about it, but I'm gonna try to make some houses and builds for that's dog related too. Just gotta figure out what. But it's really good. I am really happy about this pack, and I hope that there will be like other like maybe stuff packs and stuff like that comes out later on that have like more animal stuff. Maybe some other animals will come in the picture later. I don't know, but I really hope that there will be something else too, just to get like expanded as much as possible. I would have loved to. I think it was in The Sims 2 that you could like get like a hamster or something. I would love to get that back. That would have been pretty cool too. I used to have a hamster before. I've had 2 actually, in different times, not at the same time. The first one was like white and fluffy, and it was really cool because he was like, I got it for my birthday. I don't remember how old I was, probably like 11 or something, or Christmas, can't remember. But my parents told me that when they went to get it, it was like a lot of babies, and all the other like his siblings all was like short hair. They were all white. They had short hair and their eyes were red, because when the eyes are red they were usually blind. But this one, the one I got, he was the only one that he had long fur and his eyes was black, so he was not blind. So they were like, okay, well, let's get that one, because you know it's kind of special because it's so different from all his siblings. So that was really cool. And it was I don't know the name in English, but he was called like a gold hamster, but he was white. But like, I don't know if that's like the thing, but it was kind of cool because one time we like had him run around in this little bucket with like a little bit of water in it, and he was like running around, kind of like to clean him off a little bit, because he'd been sick or something. I don't know. Don't really remember why the reason was, but when his fur got a little bit wet, you could see this like kind of faded golden spots on him, and that was pretty cool. Like, I was like, okay, he's a secret golden hamster. Yeah, secret golden spots. Oh, I don't know, yeah. But you know, he's not with us anymore. Very sad. But yeah, you know, hamster doesn't usually live that long, like 2 or 3 years if you're lucky, or more if you're very lucky. But yeah, we have this little I don't know if I should talk about this because it's kind of sad, but I think it is pretty nice too. Like, we have this little animal. I wouldn't call it a graveyard. God, that sounds so bad. But we have this place because I live at a farm, or I am from a farm. And on like the back of the barn and everything, we usually buried our animals. So I don't know if I should name or like say all the animals that it actually, or it's not that many. It's like 2 hamsters, 2 rabbits, and I don't think our cats are there, cause they didn't die by themselves, cause they got sick. We had the older cat. I don't know. I believed, this is so stupid, because that's like the typical thing, like when you're younger, your parents say, they find up a story to say like the cat died or something like that, or like your animal, if you don't see it yourself, like if it doesn't happen, like as a surprise. So they find up a story. I'm sure everyone knows this. They find up a story to make it sound less bad, I guess. Like, I don't know, I think the story about our older cat was, God, I can't remember. Oh my god, I knew this forever. Cause she had a kitten too that died very young. And I have a feeling there was a story of that one too, but I can't remember which one has a story. But I think with the old one, it was that it knew that it was gonna die because it was old, and then it went out in the forest and it just disappeared or something like that. But in later years, my dad said that he had been on to I don't want to say kill it, but like end her life. I don't know, because she was old, she was sick, she wasn't feeling good, so it's better to just let her rest than have her walk around and in pain and all that stuff. And I know a lot of people probably say, why didn't you take her to the vet and everything? But my dad was a farmer, he's used to these type of things, and it costs a lot to do it at a vet, but he did it humane. He has he knows how to do it. He's, we've been in a situation with cows and everything, like we have cows and like calves or whatever you call it, he's used to it, so it did happen in a humane way, so it's nothing bad about that. There's nothing wrong about that. But yeah, I don't know how it came up, but it came up in some kind of conversation, and he said, and I was like, what? But you told me something else. And he was like, what? Didn't you realize? I was like, no. And I was old at that time. I was probably like 18 or something, and I was like, oh god, why didn't I think about it? But it's so nice when you get this story as a kid, that it wasn't as gruesome as like your dad just taking it out and just like doing something. So you get kind of that mindset that, no, it was like a nice thing, like it just wanted to die, or like it wanted to go silently and peacefully and all that stuff. And you're like, oh, that's so nice. And then you like realize that, like, oh god. but I get it, like, oh god. But yeah, it's not that bad. So why is there a pause here? What happened? Oh, okay. I guess it was a pause that I forgot to edit out. Oopsies. But yeah, that was one of the sadder stories of my animals. Or not really, because there's a few a bit sadder. I guess I could talk about one with one of my hamsters, the first one that I talk about, the white one. I had another one too, but I don't know. But anyways, with that one, because there was this little, or not little, I can't talk. There was this girl that I knew. She was, I guess, 3 or 4 years younger than me. And she lived not that far away from us, and of course my mom knew her mom and stuff like that, and she'd wanted a hamster, but she didn't really know how it was. And since she was kind of young, like, it was nice to like just kind of try and see how it was, and not just get one and then like maybe realize that she didn't want it. So I let her borrow mine, because I guess maybe we were going somewhere, or I don't know if we were going somewhere, or we were just like letting her borrow it for a couple of days. And oh god, this is so bad. Like, it probably scared her for life, or not, but it was probably like I don't think she got a hamster right away, because a few days after she got it, and she, everything was fine, or it seems fine, it died. And I'm like, I feel so bad for her. Like, she wanted to try how it was to have a hamster, and she was so happy, having a hamster and seeing how it was, and like just having the experience with having your own pet, kinda. And then it dies. Like a few days after you got it, and they made this little like cardboard box, like they painted on it and made it like really nice and put like wool in it and put it in there when they brought it back, cause like to give it like a little like nice like coffin or something. And I was like, oh my god, like I felt sad for like my hamster died and I wasn't there, but I felt so bad for her to have like to experience it in the way she did. And I was like, oh my god. But like it was really nice the way they delivered it back. So it got a nice little funeral. Yeah, animals, that's just something for itself. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll talk about my other animals in the next video I make, maybe, if I get the time, because that one is pretty short, or a lot shorter than this one, which was on 25 minutes almost, and we are at, again, can't talk, we're at 22 minutes almost now, and I'm like, whoa, where did the time go? But when it comes to animals, I actually have something to talk about, because I've had so many of them, and there's actually some stories behind there, because like sometimes when I make these videos, I'm like, oh, what am I gonna talk about? Like, I don't have any interesting things to talk about that can be like related to the video or something like that. And I probably should have given a lot more information about this bill, so maybe I should do that now. Yeah. Good planning, good planning. Okay, let's just quickly go through like the information that I've written down. Money-wise, this house is pretty expensive because there's a lot of stuff in there. It costs around 73,000 simoleons. The size of the lot is 30 by 20. I don't know how interesting that is, but and you've probably seen what kind of rooms it is if you've seen it. Or if you're just listening to me rambling, which probably isn't that interesting. I don't know. No idea. But it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and it has a cat room and a cat bathroom, I guess you could call it. And normal kitchen, living area, and then you have upstairs, there's like a study, living, activity room. I don't know. It's not that many activity things in there. It's basically just a computer and some bookshelves. And some chair. Oh, and the fish tank. That was actually a nice thing. Yeah, and then you have the backyard and all that, which is working on now, which is kind of nice. And we're soon getting up to the screenshots. I hope you like the little screenshot montage I had in the start, just showing off the cats, or some of the cats. I don't remember if I showed off all of them in like some different areas of the house, but here you are, the screenshots. There will be some pictures of the cats in this one too. It was pretty funny because after I had been playing a little bit, I put on some lot traits for the house. I had like breeding ground, cat hangout, and training ground. And with the cat hangout, a lot of cats decides to show up at your house, and I didn't lock the doors. So suddenly, this house was filled with cats, and I was like, hold on a second, I don't have this many cats. Like, what's going on? And it was just like a bunch of cats just coming into the house. But yeah, this video is getting close to the end. I hope you liked it, and yeah, what else to say? Leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment, tell me what you think. And I will see you all in my next video, which also will be a cat-inspired video. It'll be a lot of those. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!